Alright, so we're going to talk about rotation 4. Okay, so when we get to this rotation and we've rotated around, the coach may make some decisions. Alright, so if we have two setters, then what might happen is the opposite may get subbed out. We've got a little Iron Man figurine as our new setter. Okay, we'll get subbed out for the opposite, and the setter, when they move into the front court, may get subbed out for a new opposite there. Okay, and all that happens is they go off, and we start again. All right, we start from rotation 1 again. Okay, and the whole 3 rotations we've looked at so far start again. Okay, but let's look at it if we only have one setter. Let's say the other setter got hurt or they got sick or something like that, and we only have one setter available. We're going to look at what it would look like with the setter who is now in the front court. So this is called rotation 4. All right, and we'll start as usual. We will start with the serving positions. Okay, so serving, once again, super easy. Opposite is now the server, goes back to serve. Okay, just like rotation 1, the middle is in 6, the pass hitter is in 5. All they do, middle is trying to get to base 5, pass hitter is trying to get to base 6. So they start deep in one on the attack line, the middle on the attack line, pass hitter nice and deep. Okay, same deal, middle's in the front court, they get to anchor the net. We've got our setter, all right, and our pass hit. Our setter's new base position, because they're in the front court, is position 2, where the pass hitter is right now. So all they do is they prepare to block, but they stack in behind the middle. Okay, so stack middle, all right, and on the serve, everyone just slides into their positions. Okay, so the opposite, their home base is like the setter, is in position 1. Okay, so setters and opposites is pretty easy. Your home base is always on the right side. Yeah, position 2, position 1. Okay, so the opposite makes their serve, runs into position 1. Pass hitter slides, middle slides, so we've got our nice triangle in the back. Okay, and then our pass hitter slides across as well. All right, behind the middle, setter behind the middle as well, slides over, and then we're ready to play. Okay, so the only difference now is because we have a front court setter, okay, we only have 2 front court hitting options, but we like to run an attack out of the back court through the opposite here. Okay, so that's the service positioning for rotation 4. So we're up to rotation 4, serve receive. Okay, this in rotation 3 we talked about the half stack. Okay, we're going to do a full stack now, and what that means is basically we shift our whole front court over to one side. Okay, so I'm just going to move these guys out of the way. The setter, okay, is right in the corner. All right, now this is the trickiest one for the setter because they've got the biggest movement here to do. All right, to get into position before we make a pass. Okay, the middle stacks across behind the setter. All right, in between the attack line and, or maybe close to the attack line. That's fine. There. Okay, and all you've got to remember is this player can't be on the other side of position 4. All right, the pass hitter is all the way there, but we want them over on left side, so we shift them all the way across. So you can see how they're all stacked together. They're still in position. All right, 2, 3, 4, okay, but they're just staggering it so they can do other things. Okay, so the pass hit is back to pass. Okay, then we have our backcourt. Now they can get involved. All right, so we have the middle passing, pass hitter passing, opposite passing. So we have 4 players passing. Okay, the only trick to remember here, and this one can be quite tricky to remember. This player is actually in position 2, this player is in position 1, which means the pass hitter here has to be in front of the opposite. So when they're in their passing line, all right, they should be a little bit shorter and the opposite should be a little bit deeper. All right, but that's okay because we've got 4 passes. We can have the middle over here helping out on the deeper serve. Okay, so so this player has to be shorter than, closer to, or in front of this player here. Okay, so that's our serve receive positioning. As I said, this is the trickiest one for the setter because as the player serves, all right, the setter's got to be in motion, getting into 2.5, their setting position. The middle is also in motion on the serve, trying to run an attack down the middle. Pass hitter is trying to run an attack there. Okay, All right, if possible, opposite should also try to be involved on the hit, but running from a backcourt attack now. Okay, so we get the pass up, setter makes a set. Okay, let's say they set the middle again. All right, middle hits the ball, doesn't get a winner. All right, we all need to then get into our base defense. Okay, pretty easy this one. You kind of just shift a little bit into your positions. Okay, so that's rotation 4. Okay, rotation 5. All right, so rotation 5, we are having the setter in position 3, so the middle of the front court. Okay, pass hitter is on the serve. All right, so we do the serve first. Okay, got a middle here. All right, remember the rule for the middle when we're serving, they always anchor the middle. Okay, they must be in the middle. First line of defense. Okay, setter stacks behind, all they're going to do is move over to there. All right, into their home base. Okay, front court position 2. So they'll start there. All right, service here, opposite, easy. They get to just start in base. Okay, which is position 1 for the opposite. Middle, same deal, gets to start in base. Okay, if you recall, the reason why the opposite is allowed to be on the right hand side of the pass hit is because they're not inside the court, so they don't count as part of the rotation. So they're back behind here, not included in the rotation, they're just serving. Okay, really easy, serve, boom, into base, deep 6 for the pass hitter. Okay, pass hitter over here, another easy one for them. They get to just stay left side. Okay, so a simple rotation for serve. All right, serve is made, boom, 6, setter moves over to base 2. Okay, and we have our nice base defense ready to go to pick up whatever our opponent throws at us. Okay, rotation 5, serve receive. Okay, so we're in our serve receive. A nice easy one for the setter. Okay, they can just start in their setting position, facing 4. All right, 2.5. Okay, ready to play. Okay, the middle, all right, is going to do a similar transition for rotation 2. They're going to start over on the attack line on the side, and all they're trying to do is swing around and run the attack here. Okay, sometimes you might run a different play just to mix things up, and you might tell the middle, hey, just hit a red for the first one. Once the ball goes over, then we'll swap. Okay, otherwise, this player is trying to swing around here and run their middle attack. Okay, basically the backcourt sets up to serve receive. All right, so we have a lot of passes in this row, and the pass hitter over here. Okay, sort of on the attack line as well. All right, so we've got nearly everyone involved in the pass here. Okay, but ideally one of the backcourt players should be taking the ball. All right, because this allows our 2 hitters to worry about their hit. Okay, so as the ball comes over, the only player really in motion is the middle. All right, so they're moving around, okay, to run their attack. Runs their attack, ball goes over, and then we all need to move into base position. So opposite goes to 1, pass it here, middle there. Okay, nice simple one. Okay, the front court rotations are a little bit easier than the back court rotations. Okay. Okay, last rotation, rotation 6. So this one incorporates a couple of strategies that we've already looked at. All right, setter, easy again. Okay, they're already in their base. All right, nice and simple. Okay, for this rotation, the middle is the server, goes back and serves. Okay, same rules apply. The middle must anchor the middle of the net. First line of defense. The pass hitter moves across to allow the middle room. All right, and all they're going to do is move across on the serve. Okay, pass hitter, nice and simple. Boom, gets to stay deep 6. Opposite is trying to get to position 1 over here. Okay, good, just like we told the setter when they were back over here in position 5. Good idea to tell the middle, you're going to come and replace me. Okay, so they go across there, just making sure they don't pass the pass hitter. All right, starts there, boom. Middle makes the serve, runs in, okay, and we get our backcourt nice and even and balanced with a good triangle, and the pass hitter moves across to make their block at the net. Okay, there it is there. Okay. Okie dokie. So, rotation 6, serve, receive. All right, once again, we'll start with the setter. Easy one for them. Just start in their 2.5 position. Okay. We're going to use I'll move this back court out of the way. We're going to use our half court stack strategy. Middle goes over into the corner. Pass hitter comes back. All right. This enables the pass hitter an easier attack. All right. If we can get them over to the side here. Okay. Middle's here. All right. Backcourt middle. All right. There. Pass hitter and opposite, making our nice sort of half circle pass formation there. Okay. So the serve is made by our opponent. This player is in motion, right, as the ball's coming over, looking to run their attack down the middle. Okay. The pass hitter either passes, all right, and then transitions out, or if someone else is passing, just transitions out. Okay. So there are 2 hitting options there. All right. The middle, we don't quite have a backcourt attacking option right now, or an easy one, but something we can look at in the future. All right. Pass is made, set's made, we hit the ball over the net, and then we all get into our base defense. So this one, again, you've got to remember, as the middle, you have to get over to 5. All right, so you've got to move from one end of the backcourt to the other. Same with the opposite, you've got to get over to 1. Okay, so it may seem like, an unnecessary movement, all right, but it will make sense the further you progress in volleyball at Eltham High. Okay, they have very specific roles coming out of these positions. Okay, so it's important we get used to moving to those positions. All right, so that's the rotation for rotation 6. And they're the full 6 rotations that all Eltham High School volleyballers need to know and understand, right, as you progress through your time at the school. All right, beautiful.